how can you import these functions in your module. uh, for including these modules in our application, we have the syntax like import. So we need to use keyword import and then the module name. So here is an example of this. We are having a module name import. So here we are importing math. Here we are importing factorial from the math module. So the syntax is from a module. If we want to import some function, so the syntax is for importing some function from the module is we need to write from, that is a keyword, and we need to write the module name, and then we need to write import and the function name that we are importing. Alias is used here as because if you want to rename some function or a module name, you can use as. So for aliasing or renaming a module or a function name, we use as. So here we are renaming the function name factorial as f. So in the next line, we are printing the factorial of the number 5 and the output will be 120. So let's understand this with an example. So our first thing is how to create a module. So we will create a module in this example. First, let us do some code here. So let's try some code like we are having a function name add. So we are having a function add and we are having two arguments a and b. So let's print a and b here. So the next is the function mul that will multiply two numbers. So here we will have output a into b. So let's run these. Let's execute call these functions with the argument 10 10. So we are having our argument 10 and 10 for add function, and we are having arguments 10 and 10 for the multiply function. And let's see what will be the output. So here we are having the output 10 10, and the second one is, so what we did here, we are not adding this. So let's see the output. Here we are having 20 and 100. So what if we want to do this coding in some other file? So here we will use a module. So let's use a module. So let's create a new file. New file. So we will create a new Python file that will be our my module file. So we are creating my module.py file. So now we have created a my module.py. Let's now we have paste the code here. So now we have created a module. So this is our module, and in this module we are having two functions. The first function is add and the second function is mul for multiplication. So now if you want to include or import a module in your application, so here we are having an application practice. So now we are including uh, or we are importing our module. So let's say it is import my module. So now we have imported our module. So if you want to uh, call the function that is in my module.py, you need to say my module dot add. So now we are having the function add in my module. So this is how we can call the function that is in our module file. And now we will call my module dot mul. So it makes the code very beautiful in our applications. So we are having the output 20 and 100. So this is how we can create and import a module. So what if you want to create a module and then rename the module? Yes, we can do using as, we can say it is M. So if you write here M, so now your module name is M. So now if we run this code, so this is the output. So we can import we can import functions from the modules. So here we are saying from my module, we are importing function name add, and we can say we can import add and mul, that is multiplication. So let's say we want to add, so we are having the function directly, we don't need to write the module name. So we are having add, and we can say it is 12 12, and we can say multiplication, and we have multiplication of 12 and 12. Let's run this. So here we are having the output. So this is how we can work with modules. Let's see the, so variable in module and built-in modules. So let's discuss these topics. So let's create here some data type. Let's say we are having a data type here, dictionary. So let's create a variable x equals to, we are having name Jack, age 20. So let's say we are having a variable x in the my module file. So let's import our module file, import my module, and if you want to print the variable that is stored in our my module or module file, you need to write the module name and then dot, and you can say here we are having x, that is our variable that is stored in our module file. So let's print this. Here it is saying name Jack, age 20. So what if you want to change the value of this dictionary that is stored in our my module file? So let's say my module dot x, and we want to change the name of the person. So my module dot x, and the name will be now Harry. So the name is Harry now, and the age will be, so let's change the age. So here we need to write age, and let's say age is 25. So if we print my module dot x, the values of the dictionary will be changed. So my module dot x, so now the values are Harry and age is 25. So this is how we can work with variables in a module. The next topic is built-in modules. So in Python there are many built-in modules. So for example, we can import what will be the code if you want to print the operating system that you are working. So let's say it is import platform. So we are having a built-in module platform in the Python itself. So if you want to check your system, let's say platform.system, so it will print our operating system name. So here we are using Windows, so it will print Windows. So let's see another module that is we are having in our example, that is math module. So we are importing math module. So let's check. So the second question is the next topic is dir. What is a dir function? So this function is used to get all the functions that are available in a module. So let's say print dir, and we need to pass a module name. So we are passing the module name import math. So let's print So here it is giving us a list of numbers that we have in our module math. So let's print these functions in a different line. For I in the IR of math, let's print the functions print I. So this is how we are printing all the functions. So you can see here we are having square root function. You can have log 2 function, log 10 function. You can find log 2, log 10. So you can also find GCD. You can also find factorial. So we can use these function. Let's use square root function here. So if you want to print square root of a function, let's say we are using math square root and we are printing the square root of 144. So let's see what will be the output. Here we are having 12.0. So this will be the output for mat.square 144. So let's change the function name. Let's say we are finding factorial and let's find the factorial of 5. So output will be 120. So this is how we can work with uh, our built-in modules. So how to import function from module. So we have discussed how to import function from the built modules, and we can import functions from built-in modules also. So if you want to import from math, we can also import any function, like we want to import GCD. So let's say we are importing factorial and we can say it is as f. So let's print the factorial of 5 again. So this is how we can import functions from a module, and we can change or rename the function or module. So this is how we are getting output. So this was all about modules in Python. How can you work with a module in Python?